Welcome back to Inside the Vandals. I'm Dennis Patchen. Quite a win for the University of Idaho women's soccer team over the weekend. Kyle Westcott has more on a historic victory for the Vandals.
The Vandals won their opening contest against Utah Valley and put Idaho at 3-8 in the non-conference season. But more importantly, the win makes the 10 seniors on the team the most successful four-year group for Idaho soccer. Head coach Pete Scholler sees this as a milestone for his team.
The girls adjusted well and played to the adjustments we made. And it just made it hard for them to break us down. And I'm just proud of that win for them because it's kind of what they've deserved. It just hasn't been coming in the last few games, you know.
The Vandals would jump ahead in the 64th minute with Erica Hart scoring on a through ball from Megan Lopez. It would be Hart's first of the season.
Felt so good. I don't score that much, so it was actually really nice. But I think it was a relief for the whole team to, you know, get a goal up. And I think it relieves a lot of stress for the defense and allows our team to kind of relax and start playing for fun a little bit more, you know.
Idaho lost their final preseason match against UNLV on Sunday, allowing a late goal in the 74th minute.
Well, they're very pacey, very quick. It's, you know, and they're 7-2-1 for a reason. And it's no easy place to go and play.
The Vandals will open the season next weekend against Texas State University and University of Texas in San Antonio. In other news, the Idaho golf team is back in the Palouse playing at Washington State's Inland Cup. Katie Winsler has a story. For Inside the Vandals, I'm Kyle Westcott.
Thanks, Kyle. University of Idaho junior Rachel Choi turned in a 171 to vault from a tie for 24th into a tie for 10th at the annual Washington State Cougar Cup, which concluded Tuesday at the Palouse Ridge Golf Course in Pullman. Choi's effort helped the Vandals improve from 6th to 5th during their final 18 holes. For Coach Lisa Johnson, it's a huge step in the right direction to end a round strong as a team and to improve your standing.
Played well. Today was the best round of the three at this tournament, and that was our goal. And our goal is to shoot under 900 as a team, and I'm not exactly sure where we ended up, but we're close to that.
California won the 14-team tournament with an 877, with Gonzaga's second at 882, and host Washington State third at 883. In all, 4 Vandals finished in the top 25, with 3 in the top 13. Sophomore Caitlin Oster was just 1 stroke back of Choi in a tie for 13th and felt pretty good about her effort in the 3 rounds.
I played really well. This was one of my best tournaments. I shot under par in the second round, so that was really good after a bad first round.
Coach Johnson is happy with how her young team competed and continues to improve.
Yeah, we have a very young team. We're highly talented, but inexperienced.
The Vandal women will travel to New Mexico for the Price's Intercollegiate Golf Tournament and the Las Vegas Collegiate Showdown to finish up the fall season. For Inside the Vandals, I'm Katie Winsler. Back to you, Dennis.
Thank you, Katie. Time now for our Campus Connection. Every week we take you inside an event on the University of Idaho campus. Meredith Metzger dug one up at the rink this week. We think you'll like this one.
When University of Idaho junior Chloe Rambo joined the Rolling Hills Derby Dames 2 years ago, the team became like a second family to her.
I was moving here from a very small town, and I was the only one from my class moving here, and so I didn't really have any friends. I was kind of not really looking forward to moving to Moscow, and so I thought I would try roller derby. And I'm so glad I did, because when I moved here, I had a group of 25 new best friends for life.
The Rolling Hills Derby Dames are a women's-only, full-contact roller derby team with members from all over the Palouse. Each roller derby competition is called a bout, which consists of 2 30-minute halves. During each half are multiple jams, which can take up to 2 minutes long. Each team has 5 players on the track during a jam. 4 are blockers, and 1 is the jammer, who tries to pass as many of the other team's blockers as she can. Each opposing blocker she passes counts as 1 point.
The jammer can be identified by a fabric cover with a star on it that goes over the helmet. The fabric cover can be interchanged between helmets so that different players can play the jammer.
Each player dresses up in a fun outfit for each derby competition and picks a derby name. For Rambo, that name is Dixie Derailer, and for blocker Stacy Pettit, it's Betty Rumble.
We have this alter ego that we bring out on the track, and you know, many of us, like I said, are professional women and working moms or stay-at-home moms, and certainly we can't do that at home.
The Derby Dames defended their home turf and beat the Rodeo City Roller Girls from Ellensburg, Washington 134 to 125 during their second bout of the year. A crowd of almost 2,000 people filled Beasley Coliseum on the Washington State University campus to watch the bout. Rambo says being a part of the Derby Dames and a college student is often a challenge, but it's worth it.
It's really become something that I can share with my friends, that I can share with my classmates, and it's also something I can share with my professors. Everybody seems to get really excited about roller derby because it's new and different.
In addition to earning a victory, the Derby Dames also raise money for Alternatives to Violence of the Palouse and canned food donations for a local food bank. For Inside the Vandals, I'm Meredith Metzger.
Tell you what, we may see some of those young ladies running down on kick coverage. They can really hit. Thank you, Meredith. Well, that's going to do it for this edition of Inside the Idaho Vandals. When we come back next week, we'll take a look back at the North Carolina game. Rob Akey will be joining us again, and we'll preview next week's game right here in the Dome against New Mexico State. Thanks so much for joining us for another edition of Inside the Vandals. We'll see you next week.